Ah, Americans always making trouble. Well, and there's some research going on here. Conjuration and other stuff. I'm still trying to get construction to level 6, but I also need some conjuration more. This little army of Jomon is dead. And we captured Sleepy Walls and just lost some crap. Enemy of course lost all their mages. Then we have Dominion changed, it's kind of annoying. Province income slightly lowered, with luck. And Snowford is breached. Good. Good. With this, most of Jomon's stuff belongs now to us. Now let's take a look here. As always, most of my chaff is dead. Mostly archers and some crap is left. There's some random units who apparently fled from battle. One problem with units from Jomon is they often tend to break in battle and run away, and then you have all these tiny little bits and pieces of units everywhere. It's a real headache trying to collect them together. Most of the time I just forget about them, and they are left alone for most of the game, just chilling out in some random province. Ah yeah, and I'm Libluini, and this is my Let's Play of Dominions 4 Multiplayer Edition. Anyway, time to storm this castle, since there's not much inside to defend. And then this chapter should be over. The third Jomon fortress in the northwest has fallen. Was the border fortress of Jomon. Then I only have to take my own castle in the northwest back. And Jomon is destroyed. Total annihilation. Ah, shit, I messed this up because I had trouble pronouncing annihilation correctly at the first try. Anyway, time to upgrade defense, now that this province is ours fully. Now I'm sieging down this one last thing there. Now I'm in contact with Bogarus, mostly diplomatically, and Jomon effectively is down to 2 provinces. And I keep forgetting they also have stuff down in the oceans. Hopefully they won't make much trouble, but that's music from the future. So I'm building some additions to the fortresses I've taken. Fun fact, normally a capital already has everything built you could have as an addition, like additional towers, wells and stuff. But if you take an enemy capital, then some of those upgrades are destroyed and you have to build them for yourself. Kind of interesting if you find out a bit about it. And here we have to maintain siege since the fortress still isn't broken yet. I'm still making about 3 times as much money as I am spending. That means even if with my full-time recruitment program everywhere, there's still some money left each month. And I'm guessing I should spend it maybe for some additional force. This means I can recruit more mages, so it's always a good investment. So in a game with this, with giant armies everywhere, you don't want to make it extra easy for the enemy to take your provinces. And province defense alone simply can't hold giant monster armies. It's more a thing to stop small scale raiders. So what is there else to say? This turn, ironically not much. Jomon is dying. Diplomacy means I'm still friendly to my living neighbors. So, at this point, I made plans to invade Mictlan, since it seemed an easy target. What with only 2 provinces connecting me to the rest of Mictlan, and with all those new fortresses and the armies already in the south, it seemed like the sure thing. At this point I was also planning on including more mages, since slowly but surely I'm collecting more magic spells to cast. My magic research is plodding along nicely, so that's my plans for now. For the time being, the watchers are still watching. That's some nasty piece of drone defense. Anyway, over the next turns I will eradicate Jomon totally and then invade Mictlan. Hopefully this will get a bit more interesting than when we are actually fighting a living being. In the meantime, I'm slowly upgrading my research stacks a bit. Here and there a new owl quill. Owl quills are cheap, but they're only giving you 7 points of research more per mage, so their use is situational. Most other research boosters are construction 6 instead of 4, so this means you have to wait a bit longer. With our extra slow research, well, you know. So, well, that's it basically for this turn. Massive recruitment for the last push against Jomon, preparations for the invasion of Mictlan. My endgame plans are also slowly developing, basically unchanged since, well, there was nothing much to do with magic, so I had no emergency spells to research and anything, and could just mostly boost construction like I planned to do in the beginning. Well, anyway, there's still that 1 province of man left in the north, which you could have seen possibly before I started showing you boring old. Ah, there it is. It was the green flag you could see for a nanosecond. This little castle is not far for this world. Man isn't exactly a threat. It's not an invasion target since it's kind of awkwardly crammed in between several nations and hard to reach for me. Yes. And here I'm upgrading my underwater units, not knowing that payloads are really bad outside of total darkness. But that's still in the future for me to learn. Construction conjuration is plodding along. Good. Conjuration has some nice death summons I can need later. So that's done, and well, yes, I forgot. I reordered research a bit since I need construction 6 earlier than the summons. And that's it for this time. Until next time, I'm out of here.